Alright, well welcome back. Today we're talking more about country chords for bass. Today we're talking about the minor chords, as we talked about on the previous video, the major chords. And if you didn't check that out, check this card out. It's right there. And it starts off with the major chords. The most used traditional country chords are the major chords. But as in country, there's also minor stuff. So there's minor, even the major stuff can be used to be the blues as well. So it's the same process of creating a minor chord as it is creating a major chord. So there's the same process. They're stacked thirds. It's just the intervals change to make it from minor to major. And that is going to be, like I said, we're going to be in the minor key of A. And the interval now for a minor chord is going to be a minor third and a major third. And that's what that stacked, that is going to be your chord. A, C, right here. So here's our first voicing would be A in the root, in the bass, A in the bass. C is our minor third, C right there, and E on the 9th fret. So A on the 12th fret, A string, C on the 10th fret, D string, and E on the 9th fret, G string. So that's your first, that's your basic. So here's your minor third interval. Here's your major third. So the only difference between the minor and the major is this right here, this half step here. Instead of going the major third interval here, we're going to a minor third. That's the only difference. So that's, not a big difference, but a huge feel and a huge feeling difference. So that's going to be that. So the voicings, the inversions are going to be this. Similar, not going to be the same, no. So that's your first voicing right there. Take out the third finger, and you've got that right there. That's your standard one. So that's what you're looking for. Now our first inversion, we're going to put the C in the bass, and we're going to put the A up an octave, and then the E. So that's right there. That's a standard minor first inversion right there. So C in the bass, the third in the bass, the E there, and then right here. Okay, so that pattern right there. A second inversion is going to put the E in the bass here, A as the there, and then there. So that pattern there is going to be your second inversion. Okay, so here's your standard voicing. Boom. First inversion is going to look like this. Third inversion, second inversion is going to look like that right there. Okay. So I've got a bass line with that, using those also. I think I covered everything. If I left something out, you got a question, leave a comment down below. Let me know, and I'll be glad to answer. And if you don't know me by now, I'm Donald with the Bass Instructor of the How to Play Bass online course at iwannaPlayBass.com. Jump over there, subscribe, become a member for free, and get updates on new lessons, stuff like that. When you're serious about becoming a bassist, sign up and take a mentor with you, and to get to where you want to go, reach your goals. And subscribe here also. Lots of bass guitar tips and gear reviews and stuff like that. Just good tips that will help you as a bassist if you got questions. And like I said, if you got questions, you can comment down in any video and I'll react to them. So I've got a little bass line. Like I say, this is minor. It's it's not as often that you hear it, but they're in there. You'll see minor chords in any of your country music. So now you know that if you see a minor chord written out in A minor, you'll know where you can go. This pattern here, do a little bass fill, which will walk you in. Most likely there's a 4 or 5 coming after that, and then it'll walk you right into it. Just leading tones are ideal, and that's why it's important to know chords as bassists, to know the makeup of these chords, because they're ideal for your bass lines. It's nothing, you can do that all day long, and that's perfectly fine. If that's what the song calls for, then that's what you do. That you give it what is needed. But if there's any room for anything extra, and you got a little opportunity, that's where you want to go to. Is whatever key you're in, or whatever chord tone you're in, targeting the next chord. So I've got a little bass line here as well, utilizing those, and I'll show you how that's broke down also. But we're going to go start on A. Like I say, we're in A minor, and that's the relative minor of C. So every note in here is in the key of C there's no accidentals. It's everything's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. All right, so here we go. But just a huge difference in sounding and feel. Now you know how to find, if you see that minor chord, you just see that minor chord, that A minor chord, you're going to know A, C, and E. You're going to know that is it right there. Those are your target notes, and so you're going to be looking ahead at all times. So if you see that A minor here, it's that moment you're there, you're going to be looking ahead to the next chord and playing the A minor. So you'll know if you're going to a D that, hey, I can go to that C and it'll push me right into that E. And when you're working with triads, it's not too difficult. Everything's pretty much just pleasing in that A, C, and E. It's just once you develop in your skills and you start in the 4-part chords, it gets a little different. So this would definitely help you in your country bass lines by far, just targeting those chord tones. So that's why it is important to know chords as a bassist, as much as important as it is for a guitarist to know chords. Okay, so like I say, if you liked the video, hope you got some value out of this. If you did, help me help you. Hit that like button, and I'll catch y'all on the flip flop in the next video. So bye now.